Hello, Taurus. Elsie here to do a reading for you. My friend's just going to drop you a bonus reading. Happy Friday to you. I hope your Friday has been going a little better than mine. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for clicking here. Look, if you're here clicking here anyway, you might as well hit the subscription button, right? You might as well. Please do that. If you intend to stay, thank you so much for those that do. I appreciate you so much. I'm here to just drop a bonus read because you guys eat up my readings so quickly. Taurus tribe, I am your sister bully. I am a Taurus sun. I'm here to just drop some cards for you, Taurus. Let's do it. We won't ask for anything specific, Taurus. You know how it goes. We're going to talk about whatever comes out, right? Whether that's love, home, money, doesn't matter to me. Let's figure it out, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Taurus, please. Okay, well, we'll go back in. Oh, maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. All right. Okay, someone's no longer watching, Taurus. Someone is coming at you. So we have the Eight of Wands, by the way, for those of you who are not watching but listening. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Page of Swords, but it's in the reverse. Just gonna say. And the Three of Cups. Look, I feel like whoever is going to reach out with communication, Taurus, is someone who has been watching for a while but doesn't really know how to open the conversation. They don't really know what to say. They don't have the words. So I'm going to say be patient with them. If this is someone that you want to hear from, be patient with them. And if it's not who you don't want to hear from, maybe just don't pick up the call. All right, here we go. Gosh, I hope this sound is better. I've got some new equipment, y'all, and it is really trying my patience. Yeah, I'm supposed to have patience. I'm a Taurus sun, but you know how that goes. Okay. Can only take so much of the P word. All right, here we go. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. So we've got the Nine of Wands, by the way. It just came out next to the Three of Cups. So I feel like somebody's worried. They want to make connection with you. I feel like they're going to do that soon, honestly. And I feel like this Page of Swords in the reverse is a little bit of a block. I don't think it's a huge block because the Three of Cups is here, which means that they do get a hold of you. Wow, this person is shooting their arrows at you. Somebody here is going for broke. That's what it looks like. The Eight of Wands is here and the Ace of Wands. Somebody is super passionate about you. They don't know how to tell you that. And so here we sit at the Page of Swords in the reverse. But look at that. The Ace of Swords shows up in the upright. Woo! That's what we needed, right? All right. Let's keep moving here. Talk about the Three of Cups. Tell me about the Three of Cups, please, for Taurus. You are someone who is cross-watching. Thank you. And if you're interested in a private read, please look in the description. There still is room over at Wizio. And for the time being, if you're interested in a private read, please look in the description for the link to Wizio. And my email address is there as well. All right. Got the Knight of Pentacles. Just put down that Knight of Pentacles under the Three of Cups, y'all. It's been taking forever. How do we know? Because we know, right? Been reading it all along. It's been taking forever. Well, guess what? The wait is about to come to an end. Look, I've been getting clear messages like this all day. It's ridiculous. Sometimes I really got to be a super sleuth, but I tell you, these pictures that are coming clearer than ever now. It's like something is closer than it's ever been. And not just for Taurus, for all signs. So I just did an all signs reading, which, by the way, the sound isn't great, but I didn't want to throw away the reading because it's such a beautiful reading. So go see that if you are a single Taurus. Look at that. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It just keeps getting better, Taurus. Look at this. The Four of Wands is on the bottom of the deck. I think I got too much light here. I'm a hot mess. There we go. We've got the Four of Wands here, right? All right. Let's take a look at it here. Oh, let's get one for the foundation here. What is that? Oh my. And in walks the King of Pentacles. There we go. There you are. You're holding up the whole thing. Everything is here that's going on is going to depend on you. This is Taurus, but also Virgo and Capricorn, right? We're in a general reading. It feels like the ball's in your court. you get to give the clarity. Somebody is coming forward. There's no doubt about that. We've got the Eight of Wands looking straight at the page, or actually it looks like this person is actually trying to shoot these wands over the head of the page because they know that the page isn't going to be much good to them. The page doesn't know what to say. Yeah. So I think that this conversation that you've been waiting for, Taurus, that you've been waiting for a long time is about to arrive because the wait is over. It's the end of the wait. It's also the end of feeling worried or worrisome. It's the end of having to brave it by yourself. It's the end of being exhausted. It feels like this has been a really long trek for you, Taurus. It's been one that has tested your patience. We know that as we've been reading right through this last year. It's been one that has really been testing your patience. It almost feels like the Knight of Wands is here for the finale. I'm just going to say. I'm sorry, the Knight of Pentacles, not the Knight of Wands. But the Knight of Pentacles is showing up for the finale. That's what it feels like. And I think it all depends on you. It doesn't matter a hill of beans what's going on here if you decide to put the stop on it. If you decide that it's not yours or you don't want it. Totally is up to you. I'm going to use for clarifying. Okay, we'll use... No, we won't use those ones. We will use... Let's use these ones. All right. All right, let's talk about it. The Ace of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Tell me about that. Things are about to pick up in the communication sector for you. Things are about to pick up. And I want to say that it's already here. So it's literally on the precipice of happening. It's already here. Tell me more. We have the Star. It's your wish fulfillment. It's something you've been hoping for and wishing for. This isn't someone you don't want to hear from. This is someone you've been hoping to hear from. Got the Hierophant. It could be someone who is a Taurus, someone who is a spiritual teacher. It also is someone who is probably very regimented. Like, did I say that right even? They have a, what do I want to say? Like, it's like the army. You know what I mean? Like, this person is on point. Like, that's what it feels like. This person is someone who stays on their traditional path of what they know, but what they know is really everything because they are the spiritual teacher. I feel like this person is someone who is constantly growing and learning so they can teach others. Could be someone who is a Taurus, doesn't have to be. That could be you. And we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Look, as this, somebody here is not yet single as they shoot these arrows. So at the time of the reach out with the text or the phone, I feel that this person is on the verge of becoming single. Or they're really struggling with their being confident. They're struggling with their confidence with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse as well. Take that as it resonates, please. And tell me about this communication. The Ace of Swords is here. We're going to get some clarity on something that someone wasn't able to say. Because I think with the Page of Swords in the reverse here, that somebody here was watching you for a very long time. And now the Page of Swords also indicates I've already got enough information. Because the Page of Swords in the upright is the student. Oh, yes, true enough, right? When the student is ready, the teacher appears. And I don't think that this student is quite ready. I want to say that, Taurus, that your person, I think, is not quite ready to reach out, but it's almost there. Tell me what about the clarity that is coming to Taurus from whoever is sending this message. It could be an Aquarius. The Five of Cups is here. I feel like somebody here is feeling regretful that they didn't reach out sooner. And that's why they're having a hard time reaching out at all. We have the Queen of Pentacles. They see your worth. It feels like somebody is in some regret, because it's almost like they've seen your worth, but it's almost too late. They're already on the outside looking in. So the Five of Pentacles is like being separated, or we're not talking. It's very silent between us. And that's why this person doesn't know what to say, right? Because it feels like it could, for some of you, it could be single for or it could be silent for 5 or 6 years. Maybe just 5 months for some of you, maybe even a couple days for others of you, but they don't know what to say. It feels like it's a confidence issue for your person. Even though they are the Hierophant, they might be, even if they're not a Taurus, they might be a spiritual teacher or someone who's clergy or something like that. This person, I feel, is struggling with their confidence level, feeling like doing one last check on themselves, wondering if they're enough. And the reason they're having a hard time reaching out is because of the Five of Pentacles on the Page of Swords in the reverse. It's been a lot of years and I don't know what to say, but I want to give you some clarity. And I think the clarity you're going to get is that this person has had regrets. Got the Nine of Swords and the Four of Cups. You offered them a cup and they didn't take it, Taurus. And or they offered you a cup and you didn't take it. But I think that they went off to have another relationship. That's what this worry is. I think that they went off to find another relationship. Look, we have 2 cups here. We have 1 cup of wine here. So it looks like maybe they are already in something, but your cup is still here. Look, it still sits there. It's like they never forgot about it. And they're over feeling like thinking about this on a loop. They're over it. They've been trying to think about what to say. I think that they're going to tell you that they were scared that you wouldn't take the call or take the text, that they didn't want to look a fool or be turned away or be turned down or rejected from you. I think that this person wants to tell you that they see your worth. And I don't think that it was that you didn't have worth before, but I feel like the Queen and the King of Pentacles are here, and that is why they can see your worth, because you mirror each other. They didn't realize that you were the mirror. They do now, though, because you're showing up. You're showing up as either the King or the Queen of Pentacles. Take it as it resonates, right? Feminine or masculine. So I feel like this person is going to tell you that they just want to end this cycle of silence here, because we've got 9 and 1 is 10. They just want to end this cycle of worry, looking too far in the future, feeling maybe anxious about this whole thing. And the Four of Cups, it tells me that this person is over it. Like they're over worrying. They're over all of that stuff. It feels like someone is reaching out because they just can't bear it anymore. The universe is really doing a number on them. That's what I think. The universe is telling them it's time to reach out. Remember that cup you put up on the shelf? The time you nothinged Taurus? Remember that? Remember when you ignored Taurus? That. It's like it's still in their gut. And I feel like somebody is bringing the waiting to an end here. They are reaching out with the Three of Cups. They want to take you out, or you might see them at a celebration. Tell me about the Three of Cups. After a very long time of waiting, it looks like there's going to be a celebration or a reunion here. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. On the Knight of Pentacles, I said what I said. The universe says, I know it's been a long time, Taurus. The acknowledgement. It's been a long time for both of you. There's a Knight of Pentacles here twice, right? So don't forget, you've been the one that's waiting, but so have they. It's been a long while for them as well. First, they had to end something, Taurus. So I think that they may have been in something. Now, I was saying here that they might not be completely single when they call you, right? Or when they reach out to you. And it doesn't mean that they're married. It just means that I feel like with the Four of Cups that somebody chose another person. I feel like that's what it is. They had 2 people to choose from, or they were already in a relationship, because we do see the Two of Cups sitting here already, and that's the focus for the person in the chair. They're focused on the Two of Cups, so they could have already been in a relationship. So again, we've got the second confirmation now. The end of the waiting is near. The end of the waiting is here. That's what this says. The World card is here. You're about to learn a karmic lesson, or they are, or both of you. And it feels like things are coming to an end here. The chapter is ending, and it's the chapter of whatever has gone on before this. I don't know why you're not speaking to each other, or why it's been so long, or why they don't know what to say. I don't know what the whole story is. Take it as it resonates. Put it in the comments if you want to. You don't have to, of course. But I feel like that they were in another thing, and they are drawing that thing to an end. It's coming to a complete close. We have the Six of Swords, and they moved on from it. And I think they moved on for it, and that's from it, and that's why they're coming to you to see if maybe they can take you out for a holiday drink. I don't think that this person's intentions is for them to come towards you in love. I don't see any cups here, to be honest, except for the Four of Cups. So they're still thinking about the Ace. They're still thinking about the Ace on the shelf. So your person has just recently, I think they come to you either telling you that, you know, they're in a relationship that's not working out and they're planning on getting rid of that person, or rid of that person. That was terrible. They're planning on not necessarily being with that person any longer. The chapter is closing there, and they are coming to you. I don't think they're coming to you for reasons of romance so far. I feel like this is all in Pentacles. We have lots of Pentacles here. You probably know them from your Pentacle world. They might be a friend, or you might have worked with them. Tell me about the Nine of Wands, by the way, is the painful ending. So it feels like somebody has been dragging around these 9 wands for a very long time. And it's time for them to be brave enough to close the cycle. Regardless of what you say, regardless of whether you tell them to kick rocks or not, they're coming in with an Ace of Cups, Taurus. And they can't be scared any longer. That's what this is. They're not going to be afraid of what you have to say. They're coming in with the Ace. And even if you say no, they're going to say, well, then I don't have to go through the rest of my life woulda, coulda, shoulda about Taurus, right? We've got the Eight of Pentacles. You may have worked with them. You may have worked on something with them. Maybe in the workplace. The Eight of Pentacles is that for me. But also it is self-work, right? It's self-mastery. So this person could be coming in with the Ace of Cups, letting you know that they have changed, that they are no longer the wounded warrior. And they want to talk. They want to have a conversation, sweetheart. What are you going to say? First of all, what are they going to ask? They're going to ask you to begin again. There's the Page of Pentacles. They're going to tell you that it freaks them out too, but they've been healing and they have changed. This person wants to take you out. Three of Cups is there. They want to take you out. They want the reunion with you, right? And what are you going to say? Yes, sir. Yep, there we go. I'm in. I'm all the way in. And although it's going to freak you out just a little bit, I think, right? We got the Seven Cups. It feels like it takes you a moment to think about it, to wonder what you're going to do next. But I think that the Three of Pentacles is here. And what I want to say is this isn't someone that I feel that you've ever been in love with before. This isn't someone you've dated before, but this is someone who has big feelings for you. And it's taken them this long to get to you. Even if you have been stuck to them with your energy, I feel like it's taken them this long. They may be a fixed sign, right? Because the World card is here. So Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. They may be a fixed sign as well. And that's maybe why it's taking them so long to get to this partnership. But I do believe that they want to go. Look, we have the Seven of Cups, and I think someone's seeing through the illusion is what I want to say. They're seeing through the illusion here. They don't want to be your friend, Taurus, but I think that they worked with you and they were your friend. They don't want to be your friend. I think they want to be your lover. Honestly. I think this is what they have in mind. Look, it's been in their gut. It's like their gut wouldn't let them go. The universe is like, come on, call Taurus, send a message. What are you doing? This is your wish fulfillment. It's what you've been wishing. It's what you've been wanting. And Taurus is your soulmate, like on steroids soulmate. Yeah, there's a new beginning coming here. And I feel like a broken record by now. I just keep telling you the same thing over and over. But I want to say that there's the sun here with you, Taurus. Yeah, whether you are the feminine or the masculine, the sun is here with you. And I feel like it clears up any sort of overwhelming illusion or overwhelming feelings that you had of the illusion of that you guys were ever going to be in a partnership. Because I think you are. It starts out in Pentacles, absolutely. So I want to say, because this person is maybe not quite single, or maybe they're just freshly single, that this person is going to ask you for partnership. They're going to ask you, look, can we get our friendship back on track? Can we work on this with each other? Is it possible that we can do that? And I feel like you say yes, because the sun is here. I think it's a go. Yeah, I think you're good. I think that's what you want. Yeah, you're going to get this reciprocity from this person here. from this King of Cups. Look at that. They're coming in all healed. Somebody who's emotionally available for you. And they're expecting to be meeting with the Queen of Swords. Someone who's just going to tell them how it is, quite honestly. And they know that maybe sometimes that you can speak quickly, like the Page of Wands is here, and it feels like sometimes they just don't know what's going to come out of your mouth. Yeah. They know you're honest, incredibly honest, very authentic, and that when you have something to say, you will say it. Page of Wands is here. They might say it in a fun and flirty way, or you might say it in a fun and flirty way. But I think your person's coming in healed. Yep. I think they're going to be coming in healed, and that might have been what's taken the time as well. Because if they're just freshly out of a relationship, they're just going to ask you for friendship right now. And it's going to turn to this because you guys are, there's no doubt about it that there's going to be a new beginning here. There's no doubt about it at all. All right. I'm going to leave that right where it is. Thank you so much for coming here and watching. I appreciate you, Taurus. Always, always, always. I'm out for now. Appreciate you all. But Taurus, thank you for all the views. I appreciate you. Bye-bye.